So here we can see all those buildings. We have Community Board 12, the largest numbers of regulated apartments in the city of New York, and the second largest numbers in the state of New York after Buffalo. So we've been committed to do the best we can when it comes to preservation. That's why yesterday when I talked to HPD at City Hall, I said I wanted to have the press conference in the room because I want to be sure that we take, the media and the members of this community to the only building in the tip of the island where working class can say we have a garden in our roof. And this is something that I've been asking any developer. You should know that the developers and the institution that will be developing the library, they already know and they agree that the library building will have a rooftop, because I want working class to enjoy the same view that the wealthy New Yorkers enjoy in the Great Borough. I already agree, I already told and Matt Equity agreed that if we do the rezoning, the 23 floor, just imagine the beautiful view of a 23 floor at 207, will have a garden in the top, will have a space to the local artists, similar to the Broadway housing project that we have at Riverside Drive and 135th. So that's a standard that I want to continue bringing to our community, knowing that a child who belongs to the working class community, they can come to the roof together with their grandfather and enjoy the view of the great borough of Manhattan. So we are here 9 days before we will be deciding on the rezoning of Inwood. 9 days before. And 9 days before, I can tell you loud and clear, the center of my rezoning is going to be building a largest numbers of affordable housing, using a good percentage for the local media income of the constituency that I represent. Investing in preservation is going to be key. And that particular line will be followed with dollars amount. And I want to be sure that we don't live that experience of the 90s and the beginning of the 2000s, when Pinnacle and Vantage and all the bad landlords use bad tactics to push tenants out. So we've been losing thousands of affordable housing apartments here, not in the last 4 years, but in the last 20 years, when some developers and real estate people, they have decided to use bad tactics to push working individual out of their apartment. So that for me is important to send the message loud and clear that as we are here standing with the HPD commissioner with the great Manhattan Board President Gabe Brewer Enterprise and the great partner that we have here with the Northern Manhattan Improvement Corporation, Rodrigo, who is here, who is one of the best institutions providing tenants to those lawyers to those tenants that they had to go to the court, and also having Globe, which is one of the institutions that they own, like more than 60 buildings that they have built or renovated, all of them 100% affordable. Right. I launched my campaign in 2009 in front of this building, a building that at that time had more than 500 violations, a building that at that time had 5 years without gas. It took the snowstorm to happen and for this building to almost collapse in order for me to persuade the past administration that we needed to bring around $28 million to renovate this building. Affordable housing creation and preservation are key to keeping our working families in their home as they face harassment by bad landlords. In a city of working families and in a district with the largest affordable housing stock in the city and the second in the state of New York, incumbents upon elected and government officials to ensure tenants in New York City feel empowered with the legal counseling and affirmative legislation necessary to confront abusive landlords and a broader community of partners that have their backs. In addition to investing dollars directly to preserve affordable units, it is important that we do not lose currently affordable units by pushing our tenants. That's what has been happening here for the last 25 years. And that's also so related to the vacancy control that was passed in Albany that allowed those landlords to put all those increase to the tenants when someone leave their apartment. We must send a strong message that we have tenants' backs and we must work together, which is why tenants organizing is a cornerstone of this program. And I'm also going to be asking for funding to bring organizing to represent the tenants of our community. Tenants organizing will be intensive work, and I'm confident that Washington Heights and Inwood and Marble Hill, thank you. And Marble Hill will also be getting all the resources that they need for preservation. Tenants organizing, again, will be very important. It's going to be one of the key areas as I will have to make a decision on the rezoning. A rezoning that I'm not there yet to say that I support it as it is, but I'm having good conversation with this administration. And I'm also confident to say that most of elected officials in my community, we are not so apart to what we would like to see happening as an outcome of this rezoning. So I'm looking to continue conversation with the congressman, the senator, the assemblywoman, Manhattan Borough president, everyone that has expressed their voice about this rezoning. I've been listening to the Uptown United, everyone that been speaking about this rezoning, for, against it, or bringing good recommendation. I'm looking forward to see how the great work that we can do to enhance preservation in our community will be related to the dollars amount that we will be able to bring to Washington Heights, especially to Community Board 12. I thank Commissioner Maria Torres-Springer. We've been working for the last 4 years, not only in her role as HPD Commissioner, but as we started the conversation about the Inwood rezoning, where we have dozens of community engagement process. At that time, she was the EDC president, and now she also has an important role when it comes to lead the HPD agency.